We welcome you to the morning stretch. Good morning, Tricia Slomo, along with Chief Meteorologist Matt Engelbrecht. And let's say hey to Kyrstyn Glover. Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, we want to say hi to somebody else, though. Mom and Pa
There they are.
Osprey.
There they are.
They are sitting atop their nest, atop
see
the
the egg.
station. Where?
You can see the
I
egg.
can't.
There's the egg.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Okay. If you're having trouble seeing the egg, it's that brown
Camouflaged.
camouflaged.
Yeah, looks like you had
stone.
coffee and creamer, but you haven't mixed it yet.
I thought there were 2 eggs.
No.
Not yet. She hasn't laid it yet.
One.
Okay,
but
okay.
she's moving around. She's off that egg a lot more. So yeah, this is expert commentary coming in live from the WNDU studio on Birdwatch
We gotta
2024.
Scratch. What's going on now?
So she looks
feel like
uncomfortable.
we shouldn't be watching this.
And when they're like that, more active, and you see the egg more, typically it leads to possibility of another egg being laid.
Oh.
But the best part of this forecast is I can't be wrong. So
Well, and we can only assume that somebody's out fishing right now.
yes.
So we may be checking back in here in just a little bit to see breakfast being served.
And Tricia, do you know why I know these trends?
Why?
I know these trends because we can watch these birds live 24/7 via the website, WNDU.com. So you can pick up on these patterns and trends as well.
All right. And we certainly hope people will do this because it is incredibly popular on our website and we just want people to check it out. So another fun episode of Osprey Cam here on the morning stretch.
Excellent.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are those the kind of animals? I know there's a lot of animals that there's a risk that they
Eat their young?
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
And here's why we know this. Because a couple of years ago, we had some chicks. We had 3, in fact.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
Those are good names.
And
I
Yeah, we
like
named
those.
them.
Yeah, and
Big mistake.
that was a big mistake. And in fact, we learned the hard way because the mom and dad took care of one of them and said, you're no more.
Yeah.
What they'll actually do is they kind of protect their young by getting rid of the weakest and food sources and so forth. I mean, they're trying, this is the most efficient thing for them to do is feed their young. And if somebody's not eating or they feel like they're not keeping up, they're no more.
Yeah.
Am I doing a
That's
good job at
sad.
That's
describing?
fine. And
That's sad.
it's not like, so they're not humans. So when a young chick passes away, as it did, it's not like they clean the place up afterwards.
No.
We checked in on that live cam, and it was a constant reminder how Mother Nature
Death and
and
nature.
the animal world works.
And so we stopped putting that camera up for a while because so many people were disturbed by it. And it
Well.
was a little gruesome, but yeah, we could see it still from the background here at the station. So Kyrstyn, stay tuned. That's all we have to say.
As dark as that might be, we were so happy to see that this pair came back, and they're trying it again.
Right,
what are you
there
doing
you
now?
go, kids. Way to go.
All right, go to the next one.
Hey, it's tick
I can see
season.
the preview screen.
Look at this. Yep. Hold on tight because it is tick season. I love this because this reminder is here just in time for the warm weather. And Kyrstyn, you put this in the show to say there are reminders of what to do. And it's kind of a fashion trend I think we should be setting, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. And it is a good reminder every year because most people don't. I mean, I should
that's
say
the one.
I forget all
Yes.
the time. I forget that these things are around and it might be too late. So you have to prepare. You have to wear like the long sleeves and the hats and tuck your stuff into your shoes and
Yeah, that looks really cool, by the way.
I bet.
When you pull those socks up over
It's
your
so worth
jeans.
it. If you've ever had
gross.
a 5, 6, 7 ticks crawling on your leg, then you start looking unfashionable when you go hiking, when you go out in
Absolutely.
the woods. 'Cause
Have
it
you had
is-
that happen?
Yes.
Oh.
It is on me, but more. None of them latched.
Okay.
But Flurry, he came in last year. Our dog came in last year. And I was just sitting there petting him, and you could feel he had probably about 7 that latched. And it was,
Oh, gosh.
I mean, Michelle and the boys had wanted nothing to do with it. So, of course, I was the one
You're
that
the
was
one.
sitting in the
Yep.
bathroom
Picking
with the
those
little
out.
tweezers just
Yeah, it's scary. And I've picked an engorged one from the dog.
No.
And then I've also had engorged ones drop off the dog because the flea and tick prevention worked. It kills the tick. So that's great. But then you feel like a bad pet parent when you realize I should have picked this off a long time ago. But
yeah.
Well, and if you don't do it right, it'll leave like part of them in the dog and they can get an infection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
just keep that treatment.
Okay, I'm going to get the treatment out today and
Yeah.
do both the cat and the dog because the cat's just as bad as the dog at my place because it's a barn cat. He earned his right to stay outside after terrorizing my house. But I tell you, he's an amazing cat and we love him. So he's long
What's your
going to-
cat's name?
Cecil.
Cecil.
I have to remind myself because he has
It is?
he has another nickname that is not appropriate for air.
I had no idea. I only asked that question because his
'Cause
name
you
was
know the
Cecil.
name.
No,
No,
the
'cause
Cecil
you-
wasn't. I
You
didn't
know
know.
the
I
other
didn't know.
nickname. And
I think Cecil's a great name.
I think I even said it in front of your boys one time, and I felt really bad.
They've repeated it since. That's Tricia's cats, and we're never going to see her again.
We can't go over there because she cusses.
Yep. No. You're
Hey,
fine.
let's change subjects yet again. Wednesday's Child is coming up tonight. You can watch just before 6. We've got a really cool story. Joshua, I first met him in 2022, and this is video from that meeting. He was only 13. He is nonverbal, but he got so excited when he saw the ball. Look at him now. He shot up about over a foot. He is 16 years old now. He's turning 17. Still has a lot of joy, a lot of excitement. He loves to jump and bounce, and he still loves balls. I mean, this kid is obsessed with it, but he's also obsessed with Christmas music, and he's just happy all the time. Kids with special needs can actually receive a lot of services from the state and support from the state, so don't be afraid. If you want to check out Joshua's story or other stories, just go to our website. We have them all listed there, and you can check it all out. So Joshua's our story tonight.
That's
just
fantastic.
before 6. So very fun. We had a story on earlier today that I think is worth marking a moment in history, and that is the birthday of YouTube. It's today. This was when the first video was launched. Now, it wasn't this video that you're about to see. What was the video, Kyrstyn?
it was me at the zoo, it was one of the co-founders.
Yeah.
There was 3 founders. He posted a 19-second clip. And it was just him in front of an elephant exhibit.
Well, instead, we're showing dance routines.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
I imagine he posted that as like a test.
So they call this
probably.
Yeah.
the birth of YouTube, but really it was the birth of just wasting minutes on air. There you
come
go.
on.
Good job. I think it was The Office.
No.
Michael Scott
Yeah.
said when he discovered YouTube, he didn't work for 3 straight days. He just sat there.
You're just using it ineffectively. There are so many good things on there.
Like what?
Well, there's lots of videos. My brother, for instance, he has remodeled a great amount of his house by watching YouTube videos.
Well, there is a lot to be said about those YouTube videos that show you how to whatever. And, and it saves me time and frustration with my technical devices, but also just, things to do around the house.
Yep.
So I could see how your brother would have enjoyed that.
Well, I mean, he looks up everything, plumbing, electricity. He was drywalling.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards. He put a whole new bedroom up for my niece. So
Interesting.
it was quite helpful to him. But I mean, there's how-to videos for that. There's cooking videos. There's, lifestyle videos. I personally grew up watching room tours. that was my favorite thing. And college dorm room tours. I loved watching those. But it definitely passes the time probably a little too much.
What about metal detecting?
I'm sure they got something on that, actually.
You've got to do it.
I was
Matt,
thinking about starting a new hobby.
I think
and
you
YouTube
got it.
Or this platform might be a place that a beginner jumps into some metal detecting in and across Michiana. So we'll see. We'll see where it
Hey,
goes.
you know what? Stick a GoPro on your head.
Oh, do it.
Well, I need the equipment first, so
Okay.
I got to figure that out exactly where to enter that whole regime. So
Anybody
we'll get some
out there
ideas.
contact us. We're going to get him started.
Get yourself a sifter, and then you'll make the funds off of YouTube, and then you'll get the equipment.
No, guys, we'll do it together. It'll be an adventure together.
I'm busy.
No, you can't. We'll get the tick medicine out. No, we'll get your cat going. We'll have a good time and piece together Michiana history.
No, I think we're done here. That's it for the morning stretch. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
So long.
Take care.